it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live Wednesday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time on July 1. Can you believe it's July already? Literally half of our year is gone already. Huh. That's just sort of crazy to me. So, I am, oh, I just remembered my volume's not up again. Just a second. All right. I have one event in my week that I have to turn my volume on my computer, and I always forget to turn it off. I even thought of it last night. So let me know when you're here. I love to know when you're here. I'm expecting Archer to be here today. I was informed he is waiting for me, so hopefully I didn't make him wait too long. Let me see here. So it's open up for people to start commenting. All right. So, and I do have my randomizer loaded from last week. I don't see people yet. Good morning, Carrie. I'm glad you're here. So I have my randomizer loaded up. Hi, Nancy. I'm glad you're here. And Jennifer, good morning. So the cards that I have to give away are from last week. They're my Wild Bunch cards. And I found out last night, sometime yesterday, that I think yesterday, that the French set is gone now too. So it's just completely gone. There's a brand new product of the month. It's Pretty Flowers Begonias. There's begonia somewhere in the name, but I haven't downloaded any of that information yet. I just looked really quick sometime this morning. All right, my mouth is dry already. Just a sec. All right. So today I'll do my randomizer in a second. I'll wait for a few more people to get on, but today is a new day of online exclusives and a new product of the month. And so there must be new kits also. I haven't looked at those, but so today's the day, so you can see lots of things. So I'm going to be showing you a couple of new things that are in our online exclusives. So anyway, I look forward to showing you that. And I'll before I show you some of it, I'll put the camera down. But anyway, so I'm going to head over to my randomizer right now. So remember, this is for people who watched and commented last week. I have it set to prevent a winner from being selected more than once. Not that that always works. We saw one week where one person got chosen every single time, and I had to go past her for 3 of the 4 times that I was doing things. All right, Jamie Rose, you're my first winner. I don't think she was on yet when I started, though. Congratulations, Jamie. I had to make sure to write Rose because it could have been Jamie Sales. Okay. Pick a new winner and start. One more winner. Deanna Merrill. Congratulations. I think maybe Deanna might win every time that she watches. She's the one that my computer chose 4 times. Love it. Congratulations, girls. All right. Good morning, Marcia. I'm glad to see you. So I mentioned, I don't know if you heard or not, that that I'm expecting Archer this morning, but I haven't seen Dot get on yet. So I don't know what's going on. If I messed him up by being a minute late or what. But anyway, so I'm gonna go on. I'm sure she will tell me when they're here. So so online exclusives. I didn't buy tons. I wasn't quite. I'm considering if I'm going to try to squeeze in um, a Christmas in July class, but I didn't buy Christmas. Well, I do have one. I did not earn it. I earned the incentive trip. I did not earn the stamp set. I won the stamp set. It was a spin to win. They literally have a thing that you can spin like uh Wheel of Fortune or Price is Right or that sort of thing. Anyway, so I did win a Christmas stamp set. I don't remember. I don't know what other stuff that I have of Christmas, but I wasn't. Good morning, Jamie. I wasn't ready to buy Christmas yet. So I'm still trying to decide if I'm ready to have a Christmas in July class or if I need to put that off. So still thinking on that one. So anyway, so I went with leaves. So I bought the Simply Leaves. It's a bundle. And this bundle includes a punch. Am I in camera enough so you can see it all? I'll show it to you when I put the camera down. So there are three. I'm just gonna put the camera down now. Okay. Sorry, let's pause for a second. Okay, so close your eyes if that bothers you. Dropping, locking, spinning. Oh, I showed you the other new thing too. It's designer paper, of course. All right, we're pulling this close. Okay, so I want to show you the stamp set better. So, the stamp set coordinates with a punch, so it's a bundle. These three stamps fit this punch, and then this does obviously too. I mean, that's not obvious necessarily, but this fits that punch as well. These two, if you want to use them, they're either just stamp on whatever or fussy cutting. So, and I actually did fussy cut, and I will do fussy cutting at some point. So the words are, first of all, it's Simply Leaves. The words are a little something to say hello, thinking of you often, thanks, I'm grateful for your kindness. So that is the stamp set. So I have some dies here too, but those aren't new. I'll show you those in a second. So here's the designer paper. I think you should know by now. I love a good, oops, I'm hiding this color. I love a good gingham or buffalo check or whatever. This was a definite must have. So if you can't tell, these are the newest in colors 26 to 28. Crystal Cantaloupe, Barely Blush, Hydrangea Hue, Peaceful Pine, Golden Glow. So here's one side. And then, oops, let me get only the designer paper, not my paper that I'm doing. All right, and here's the other side. So one is checked and maybe one's more like plaid. You think? Think that's how you would describe that? Anyway, love it. Love gingham, love plaid, love buffalo check, whatever we're going to call it. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to be using that on both cards. And I'm going to show you. Is this one? Yep, this is in the first one. So I'm also going to be using with this project, this die specifically, but this is the scalloped blooms dies. And I believe this is part of, not that you should wait because it's just a cool set of dies, but I believe this is part of a suite that Stampin' Up! Told us is lasting for sure for a year. Well, I mean, they're keeping it, they're not like retiring it after a couple months or that sort of thing. So they're expecting it to be like similar to the full catalog when we had it, that we could plan on it for the year sort of thing. So these are all dies from Scout Blooms dies. I'm not using the stamp set that's part of this bundle. Just using the dies. Hi Marlene. How are you? We missed you live last week, but I did put you in the randomizer, but you didn't win. I'm sorry. Ha, I got your comments. I didn't respond to any comments. I did it quick last night when I was setting up my randomizer, looking through who did it. Okay, so I'm going to start with my first card. So I just showed where I'm using Simply Leaves, and I decided to do the springy colors. My swap that I did, I'm gonna recreate my swap that I did, um, but I wasn't sure that I wanted to go off book or go rogue or whatever, even though Dot likes me to go rogue. Um, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go softer colors like these. And then I got some swaps yesterday. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. And I don't even remember what it looked like, but it gave me inspiration to do this today. So I want to show you one thing that I did that's a little bit crazy. I need to pull just a sec. I need to pull my folder here. So, um, so I used this dye here, and I ended up using it not on my sample that I tried, but on this one, I ended up using the thick um, uh, basic white, and it worked better under pressure of this folder. So I used the dye, and then I used this folder, and I specifically want to show you this. I had to put it in like this because I wanted just the top half basically of it. Now, I do not suggest you doing this. I wouldn't do this probably for a swap because I don't want to ruin my folder. Um, I always tell you when you put your folder in the machine, you need to put it in fold first. And I stand by that. But this time, hi Dot. Hi Archer. Thanks for joining me. I already told everybody that you guys were coming. I said that I was told this morning Archer was coming. Um I already did my drawing. But Archer wasn't in that drawing anyway. I think Dot was, but now I don't remember. But anyway, so thanks for joining me. I'm so excited. So I have this die, and I wanted to run it through with this embossing folder just for the top half. Um, but in order to do this, because the machine is only just over 6 inches wide, I couldn't put it in this way. It would have stuck out. So I did have to put it in not fold side first. So um, I've done it twice, and I'm not doing it anymore today. I if the folder would have had the stripes going this way, then I could have done it more easily, but I couldn't. So anyway, just wanted to show you that I did it, but I don't suggest doing it for like a big project or whatever. So here is my scallop die, and it's also embossed. So in case you didn't think through this, you want to do the die cutting first and then the embossing. Otherwise, if you do the embossing first and then you die cut, then you end up squishing your embossing. So that's not what you hope for. Okay, so I'm going to I'm not going to start with the punch first. I'm going to start with the background of my card first. So in case you did not see when you were coming on, this is the stamps that I'm using. Simply Leaves. It's a new online exclusive. um, these three plus these veins coordinate with the punch that I just had in my view. And so I'm going to be using that. But I'm using the smaller stamps first. So we're going to use Crisp Cantaloupe. And I want to remind you, when I open this up, I think I just need to do this every time. When I open it up, well, first of all, let me show you how I figure this out. When I'm on camera or I'm stamping, especially in front of people, I tend to like go quickly. So I'll just like close it up. And if I'm not careful, I might go like this. So, it just might somehow cross it. And one time I put it down on a project, and look what happens when I put this down on a project. I get my lines here that I created because I didn't have it lined up correctly. So whenever you open it up, don't put it on your project unless you also had put it on your scrap first to get rid of any lines that you might have caused. Okay, so I'm going to, it's a good habit to be in with these, with photopolymer, with these are not firm foam, they are fabric pads. You want to sort of walk all over the pad. That's what this is called, is walking. But also I'm twisting it a little bit. That helps you ink it up well. And also, before I use this stamp set, I probably tell you this every time, but it's sort of important because you're wanting good images. When you get your stamps first, you want to, what's it called? Season them. This is crisp cantaloupe. Both the cardstock and the ink is crisp cantaloupe. So you want to season them. I can already tell this looks different, even though I already seasoned it. You might want to even do it before you stamp every time. I don't know. This looks totally different than what I did before. Anyway, so I'm going to stamp a few of these around. I thought I got it on here, but it was an eyelash. All right, there's that one. Then I'm going to do this one. So it's just going to come in here. So I'm just making a background sort of thing, but just on the side. That's all that I want. Okay. So this is ready. Now, it occurred to me because I have my sample nearby. This will dry so that it looks a lot lighter than this. Right now, it's still sort of soaking in. I would show you the other one, but then you'd see my whole design, so I can't do that. Yeah, I know, I love the plaid leaves too. So fun. Okay. So I'm done with this color. Oh, see, I didn't do that on purpose. Sometimes it just happens. I couldn't get it to do it before. Now I did it automatically. Okay, so now I want hydrangea hue. Okay, and I want this leaf. Okay, so it's going to go like this. So when you're getting ready to punch, pay attention to how your punch is because it will help you be able to punch it. If I had done this straight up and down or cockeyed or whatever, I might not be able to get in here to punch this correctly, but I knew that it was sideways. So keep that in mind when you're punching. It's especially helpful if you have the fluttering, is it olive flutter stamp set with the 3 butterflies. It helps you to know which way the butterflies are going to be. Okay, so I have this one. Now I'm going to close this so I don't cause problems again. Did it again. Here I'm trying to be so careful and then I do it wrong. Okay. I didn't line these up before, but I'm going to now. So I want a crisp cantaloupe and a barely blush leaf. All right, I'm going to flip which side is showing. So now I want my black ink pad. Yeah, I like the paper too. So it's in all 5 of the end colors. So let me show you again really quick. So here's one side. And here's the other side. So I forgot the name of the paper. Just a sec. Let me find that. I didn't even tell you that earlier. So it's called, excuse me, it's called 2026-2028 in color Gingham Gallery. It becomes 12 by 12. And it's in a suite. I think this is just a bundle, and then it's designer paper that you can use. Okay, now so I couldn't find all the well, what it is I have a couple classes still mounted on the blocks, so I couldn't find all the blocks that I wanted. So I'm using this H block here to have both of my stamps. So I'm going to put one set of veins on that one and one set of veins on that one. Isn't that cute? I just love it. All right. So I did my punching. Oh, now I need my words. Which words am I using? Okay, so this says, I'm grateful for your kindness. So we're going to stamp this right at the bottom. I have this die cut piece that I also did embossing on. The embossing folder is called Lovely Stripes 3D embossing folder. Okay, done with this for now. And I need oops, I'm about to throw my paper. We don't want to do that. Need ribbon and dimensionals. Okay, so I'm gonna tie a ribbon. I wanted this embossing up here, but I also wanted to add a little bit of color. And I decided that I did not want to add a colored piece to my white. I just wanted to add this ribbon. So I'm just gonna tie it in a knot, and we'll still be able to see the embossing here. Okay, so we're gonna cut here, and cut here. All right, done with that. Now I need my dimensionals. Let's see if I can keep track of my dimensionals the whole time this time without burying it like I usually do. So I don't want this to get squished. So I put 5 on my sample, but I feel like I needed more. All right, so is Archer at Grandma's for the summer, or what's going on this week? How are we at Grandma's right now? All right, so this is going to go here. And we're going to add my leaves. Oh, I lost my... I know I had it out. Now I need to... Did I chuck it somewhere? I need my... There it is. It's under here. Okay. I want to put my leaves together. And I want my barely blush. You can barely see, honestly. And so I want this to show, I want it on top, and I sort of want everything else behind it highlighting it. So I'm going to use my adhesive here. And this is going to go on top here. And on top of this one. Okay, and then I'm going to use dimensionals. So we're going to have this popped up like my greeting is. I'm watching from Archer's house. I just put Mason down from his... Gotcha. That's good. I'm glad you get to spend time together. And time with me, of course. Okay, so this is going to go on here, but I sort of want to see how I have it. I need it on here far enough. So I want it on the bottom of here and the bottom of here, and we should be good. was gonna end up putting them down one at a time, but I liked how I had them set up when I was working on these last night, so this worked well together. There we go. There's my card. Isn't it cute? All right, Archer and Matt watched together last week. Watched me? Archer and Matt watched together last week. Well, that's cool. So what do you think? What do you like about the well, that's good. They didn't sign in so that I could say hi to them. So what do you think about pastel leaves? Aren't they kind of pretty? I like them. But I would not have, I don't know, I just felt like I needed, you were out of town. Gotcha. So now that Archer is on summer vacation, he just wants to watch me every Wednesday now. I like that about you, Archer. All right. So, I'm glad that you like this too. Okay, so I'm done with this. So now we're gonna go more traditional. So I'm gonna set this aside, and this is what I went with. Oh, I need to clean my stamps before I can move on. All right. So, because we're gonna be using these stamps on my other project too. I feel like, is this the one? Yeah, yes, this is the one. Very lovely. I like the blue with the pastels. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So here is, I think I cleaned everything that I needed to. All right, so here are the colors that I used for my swap. And I mean, oh, very lovely. Matt didn't think to try to talk to you. He didn't call me Razzle Dazzle? I love him. Okay, card making days are on hold a bit because I smashed my thumb in the card drawer. Oh no. Well, you're not supposed to have lovely shades of purple on your hand unless it's from ink. I'm sorry. That's no fun at all. I'm shocked he didn't know how. He did. That's what he always has since I had him trying to help me with my website one time. I had my computer in there. He's so funny. Honestly, I'm shocked that he didn't know. I thought he taught you how to comment on the computer or how to log in or something. I don't remember. All right, need to get rid of my extra ink again because I am not messing up my project with that. Okay, so I even have, did I tell you? Because I thought it and I started to say, I even have an inside because this was for a swap that she's like, we usually stamp a little something on the inside. So I stamped a little something on the inside. All right, I need to see this. All right, so I'm stamping this here. So this is the Peaceful Pine and Golden Glow. I was using my phone to be able to talk to you. Oh, gotcha. I see. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I just think that's funny. That makes me happy that Archer and his dad watched last week. All right. Archer, I haven't seen your dad in so long. I don't know which way I want this. This way, maybe. It was his birthday recently, right? Wasn't it in June? I didn't wish him a happy birthday this time. All right. Okay, so I have this I'm going to try that again. I feel like not all of my ink came off. I didn't hold it long enough or something. I'm going to try to line it up again. Find my line. There we go. 14th. That's right. Okay, so here is, this is all that I'm stamping on here. Oh, before I start attaching this, I'm going to use this here a second. So here it is on white. I love those. They're so cute. All right, putting this away for the moment. Because I'm going to do the whole front and then I'll do the inside. I'm not going to do, I want you to see the front and then I'll keep going. Okay, so this is going to go on white. And then, I'm going to stamp from, what colors are you using? This is, happy birthday to him. It's not Archer's birthday. It's his dad. It was his dad's birthday last month. So this is, Golden Glow, and the green is Peaceful Pine. Both of these are the newest in colors. So I need 2 leaves from here. I'm going to go this way. Maybe I can fit more this way because I only have so much room left on here. Well, I guess I can only do it from that angle. I'm going to come this way. Okay, so I need 2 leaves. And I'm doing the same thing that I did on the other one. I'm going to have both designs. I want one of each. So I'm going to get my black here and stamp my veins on here. So do you guys end up buying lots of leaf sets? I feel like I do all the time because, I guess mostly because I don't buy like the Halloween, or I don't even really buy the Thanksgiving, but leaves like you can use for whatever. It can be fall or for Halloween or for Thanksgiving or whatever. So I don't know. I guess I try to be smart with my buying. Okay. So we're going to set this up so that I know where I'm going to be placing things. So I'm putting down here a little something to say hello. Oh, I missed it. All right, here's what I'm going to do. So we have these journaling pens, and this might be skinny enough for me to fix this, right? Oh, that worked pretty well, especially because it's a bad pen. I broke it or something, or somebody did it, but they might have pushed too hard or something. I don't remember. Okay, that works. Maybe no leaves for Christmas. No, not for Christmas. I forgot. You sort of you aim for Christmas projects, right? Is that all that you end up doing? Okay. Ooh, no black. We don't need black right now. All right, so I need Golden Glow. And actually, I want to wait on this. Let's put this aside. We're going to put this down. Okay, so this is going to go straight down. No dimensionals. Because we're going to put dimensionals on other things. So this is going here. And then, now I'll stamp. So now I know where it can go. So I'm going to put one here. And one coming in Let's go this way. One coming in here. Okay. No birthday, thinking of you. No birthday, thinking of you, and sympathy. Those are the only ones that you do besides Christmas. Okay. All right. Closing this for now. Let's see for now because we still have the inside to go. All right. Let's see how well I can, or how quickly and carefully I can do. I forgot to make sure I had scissors nearby. All right. So the big leaves you can do with a punch, but the small leaves, if you want them to be on your project, you have to fussy cut them. But leaves aren't too hard to fussy cut. When I was making my swap, for some reason, I don't know why, it was crazy thinking. The first, oh, good morning. I've been on all morning and just created a channel so I could chat. I love your cards. Well, thank you. Sandy, and I like the green and the white together. It looks nice. Thank you. I'm glad you're here, Sandy. I haven't seen you on here in a long time. Well, probably not at all on YouTube. Okay, so now I have my pieces here, and I need my dimensionals. All right, so we're gonna put these together here. So did Sandy or anybody else? I typically watch, just couldn't chat. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you can chat today. So did you get the Simply Leaves at all? Or Nancy or Jennifer or Carrie, did you get the Simply Leaves? All right, so peel off all my backings on here. Oops, they're going flying. Which card was your swap, first or second? This one that I'm working on right now. Oh, but I was starting to say, when I was going to make my swap, I came up with this really cute design, and it was ridiculous. Do I have it here? I'm gonna see if I have it right here. Just a sec. Well, I'll show you in a minute. I do have it right here. It was ridiculous because it was multiple fussy cutting, and I'm like, I cannot do a swap that has that much fussy cutting because it's not just like my swaps are. I have to do 20 cards for the swap, so I was not going to do that much fussy cutting. Okay, so here's my outside. I did do this fussy cutting. I missed your question. Oh, just wondering if you guys bought this stamp set for your pre-order. Carrie did. Jamie didn't get new leaves yet. And Jennifer says, no, not yet. But I'll talk you right into it, right, Jennifer? You already told me about that. Okay, now I'm going to work on the inside. It's really simple, but it's the inside. So I have a little something to say hello. And then there's another saying that I can put inside. It says, thinking of you often. There we go. And then I'm just going to do the same thing kind of that I did on the outside a little bit. So where's my golden glow? It's under here. Okay, so I'm going to put it here, and here, and here. And then we'll do the same, but you're inspiring me. Oh, good. That's a good thing. I always say, if I make you want something, then I'm doing my job right. Okay, So then we need the Flath leaf in Peaceful Pine. I feel like I want the tail up. The tail. The stem. All right. I want a little more green here. I'll get rid of this. All right. Simple inside, but it's designed. So, it's so funny that that concept was chatted about last night at my I had a class last night, and they said that oftentimes they'll change their order when they get here. I had one customer quite a few years ago. She told me when she got there, she's like, I'm not even putting my name on my order form because you'll make me change that too. It cracked me up. All right, last thing. So these are not the embellishments that I used for my swap, but they will work just lovely. I ran out of all the colors of the ones that I use, and I don't want to open a package just for this. So, what I'm gonna do is these are Moody Palette Glossy Dots, Secrecy Old Olive, Cloud Cover, and White, and I'm just using the white. I'm just gonna, I just want something. So we're gonna put it right here. And here. There we go. All right. So this swap is done. It's not a swap. I did use it for my team swap also. All right. So here's the swap. So I'm going to show you so you can see what I did for my actual swap. Thank you. So here's what I did with the different embellishments on my actual swap. I used up all of the golden glow and all of the Peaceful Pine dots. We love dots. There's no question about that one. Okay, so here is what I actually said. Now I'm going to show you what I originally came up with. Okay, so remember that the small ones have to be fussy cut, okay? So this was my original very first design that I came up with. 5 different leaves that had to be cut. I'm like, no, what is wrong with you? Archer does too. Archer does what too? I missed it. Or forgot or something. I forget what I say when I'm on live. I'm so sorry. Isn't this crazy? I love the card. Totally love the card, but this is way too much to try to do for a swap. Loves dots. Oh, of course he does. Of course he does. Ha, that's funny. All right. So in case you missed it, oops, I put this one back away. In case you missed it, I'll put my other card back out here too. So here is here are my projects I did. I get it. I pick cards accordingly too. Yeah, when I come up with something that's too much, I'm like, we need to tone this down a little bit. Okay, so I have to show you one more card because so I went from all this fussy cutting, and then my next design was this, and I like it, but it just wasn't quite right. And so I switched to Golden Glow for my card base, and then just I agreed to fussy cut one one leaf. Anyway, so that was my process. These were my first cards that I made with this stamp set. Were these? Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Thank you, Archer. I'm glad you like it too. Thank you so much for joining me today. Okay. So I can't remember. Well, make sure you check online exclusives for new stuff out there. There is Christmas stuff and Halloween stuff. and watch for my decision if I do the Christmas stamp a stack or not. I'm not sure. I need to look through and see what Christmas stuff I actually have. So thank you, Jennifer. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. It's always so much fun to be here with you guys, and um I feel better when you're here instead of talking to myself. You're welcome, Dot. Thank you for making my day, bringing him with you. I love it. Makes me happy. And starting my day right, too. Texted me that you're coming before I even knew, or before I even got here. Okay, thank you for joining me. I will see you again next week, Wednesday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Have a great week. Have a safe holiday. And I'll see you soon. Bye.